Hey guys, this is Tamela, and I want to welcome you back again to another exciting episode of Designing with Hope on Design. Now, in the beginning of this year, I've been doing a lot of purging in certain areas in my home. My fashion jewelry collection was one of the last areas that I needed to desperately do some purging and do some jewelry donations. In this video, I'm going to share with you my newly reorganized jewelry armoire after a much needed purging. So let me go ahead and take you on tour of my newly reorganized jewelry armoire. So now let's start at the top part of this armoire. Now in the back of the armoire, I had my husband to install a light fixture to provide additional lighting. The bar is original to the armoire, so it provided the necessary hanging hardware for some of my longer and larger necklaces. Then I organized all the necklaces according to its color. This makes it much easier for me to locate them, and also makes it much easier for me to coordinate them with an outfit and if I want to layer some of my jewelry pieces. So now let me go ahead and talk about the middle portion of this armoire. Now, if you noticed, I have used several of the acrylic jewelry organizers that I picked up from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. This particular organizer has a high bar, it has a low bar, and it has two compartments on the bottom. I've also added in this 2-drawer acrylic organizer as well. Now on the right side of the bar, I'm hanging some of my simple gold chains. On the left side of the bar, I'm hanging my gunmetal and silver chains. On the low bar, I'm hanging my watches, and in these two compartments, I have placed my watches that have leather bands. In this compartment below, I've added in my white and gold bracelets, and in the bottom compartment below, I've added in my gold and gunmetal bracelets. Now, these organizers over here, they actually spin. So on this organizer, I've added my simple gold chains, and on this organizer over here, I've added in my silver simple chains. So now on this left side of my armoire is where I'm storing my rings and a lot of my bracelets. I didn't know I had so many bracelets, so I actually did a lot of purging on the bracelets as well. And I'm sure you guys are probably familiar with my Chanel vases. This is another vase that I made, and in this particular vase, I'm just storing a lot of my bracelets that you just actually pop onto your wrist. Now over here in these acrylic boxes, these are actually shoe boxes. I picked these up from TJ Maxx. I'm storing more of my bracelets, and I also have them color coordinated as well. And the only thing I have to do is just lift up the lid on these, and then I'm able to get into my bracelets. Now right down here, I love this. This is where I'm storing a lot of my rings, and it's stackable. But the one thing I love about it is that it actually opens up, and then I'm able to get to all of my rings. And I have these color coordinated as well. I have my gold on the bottom, my pearls in the middle, and then I have turquoise on top. So now let's talk about the right side of my jewelry armoire. And if you notice, I'm still using a lot of the acrylic jewelry organizers. These three are all separate, and then this is one big compartment down here. Now, in this particular compartment, these are my go-to everyday earrings. I have them separated in 4 different compartments by their colors, silver and gold, and then I have some little diamonds on that area right there. And then on this one, I'm storing a lot of my green bracelets and green jewelry. And in this box, I'm storing all of my blue jewelry. Now, this compartment right here, there are 4 different compartments. So in this compartment right here, I'm storing all of my silver bangles. And in this compartment right here, I'm storing my red and white bangles. In this compartment right down here, I'm storing all of my orange bangles. And in this compartment right down here, I'm storing all of my gold or brass bangles. Now over here, I've also picked up another one of those circular storage compartments. Again, I'm storing all of my rings. And I really didn't purge a lot in the ring area because I love rings. So I kept a lot of the rings, but on top, if you notice, I've stored my black rings. On the second one, I'm storing some of my colorful rings. And on the third one, I'm storing some of my silver rings. Now, the last area I want to share with you in my jewelry armoire, and that's where I store my pearls. I picked up this glass jewelry organizer. It's by Nicole Miller from one of my favorite stores in Oklahoma called Gordman. What I love the most about this is that it's glass, and on the bottom it has a white and gold zebra print fabric, and this is perfect for my pearls because it won't scratch the pearls, and by being in a glass enclosed area is keeping my pearls from getting dusty and dirty. Okay guys, now this is how I store my earrings, in these jewelry hanging compartment bags. I picked these up from Tuesday morning. I have 2 of them. So I hang one on one door and one on the other door. They have compartments on the front and on the back. And I've simply stored my earrings inside of each compartment, and I have them all color coordinated. Now there are 3 large pouches on the bottom that I've simply stored some of my additional bangles and bracelets. So now hopefully I have inspired you to go and reorganize your jewelry armoire. And please comment below which part of my jewelry armoire you like the most. Once again, thanks for watching Designing with Haute on Design. Designing for the home, body, and soul. Bye for now.